Hi, you're watching Cape Media News. I'm your host, Gabrielle Rawson, and I'm here today with Cathy McCarron, who's the Dean of Arts of Humanities and Adult Education at Cape Cod Community College. How are you doing this morning?
Wonderful. Thanks for having me on, Gabby.
Absolutely. Thank you for being here. As our viewers know, we've been covering the college a lot lately. Certainly, this pandemic has put a huge strain on not just employees who are trying to work, but students who are trying to get their education. We spoke with President Cox earlier this week and learned a little bit more about, the school and the safety standards that they've put in place, as well as the different learning opportunities, online, remote, hybrid, etc. But today I wanted to dive in a little bit deeper into some of the departments. And so since you were willing to talk to us, I was hoping you could tell us a little bit about the humanities and adult education departments and what's going on.
So I'm really excited with what's happening this fall because a lot of students are taking writing intensive and exam intensive courses, but sometimes you might need a break and want to do something hands-on. Mm-hmm. And arts and humanities are a place that you can do that. So for example, we have 6 courses in which students will actually come on campus. So drawing 1, design, fashion, textiles, and fiber arts. Wow. Acting, stagecraft, in which you actually learn how to build a set, and radio production. And so all of these courses, the students will come to campus one day and then they'll learn remotely the other day. But we have many other arts and humanities courses in which there is hands-on learning, but you do it from home. So there are different art courses. There's painting, there's typography, there's a whole host of courses. There's even dance that students can do from home. And so if you want to balance out your curriculum, I think taking some of these arts courses might be a nice way to go.
How did you guys come up with this formula to kind of have students come in one day a week? And how are you balancing the needs of being in a classroom setting with remote learning?
So the faculty have been incredibly creative. And so even for students who want to go to school completely remotely, from the safety of their homes, the faculty have been working so hard on building the interactivity in their classes. So they're getting to be experts on Zoom through the Teaching Learning Center. They're training. There's a course management system called Moodle, which has interactive quizzes, and it makes it feel like you're in the classroom. But for students who miss that, being with their fellow students in class, some faculty have taken the step to provide a very safe environment in which you'll be spread out, socially distanced. The students and the faculty will wear masks, and they'll come on campus in a spread out environment with the windows open, and they'll still do that hands-on work that makes some of these courses incredibly enriching.
That is so great to hear. So talk to me a little bit about how taking arts and humanities courses can benefit students, even if they're not planning to major in these subjects.
So I'm a huge fan of the arts and humanities. And of course, they are central to human culture since forever, right? And so I feel that students who study this can not only exercise their creativity, they can sharpen their critical thinking skills. Mm-hmm. And these are the skills that students are going to need to solve the increasingly complex problems in our society. So when you're using a different part of your brain, and then when you come up with these seemingly unsolvable problems, you might be able to do it. And so I've seen students, you yourself, blossom in taking these courses. And I think that, so some people talk about STEM, but other people talk about STEAM. So science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. So integrating arts within the sciences is also a way to become a more complete human being to kind of navigate in this global society.
Absolutely. So tell me, when are you guys starting classes, and is it too late to register for anyone who's watching today?
Okay, it is not at all too late to register. Classes start September 8th. We also have what are called Q terms, and those are accelerated terms. And so if you are not quite sure and you don't decide till the middle of September, the Q2 terms don't start until October 29th. Okay. We also have some new courses for high school students. They also run on an accelerated format, and it starts September 14th and ends October 30th. But we're taking, enrollment is picking up every single day.
Wonderful.
And so we're hoping that people have decided that this is the way to go. We also have made it easier for guest students. So if you are a student who was accepted at a 4-year university or has already been at one and still want to take a few classes, then you can sign up pretty easily by clicking on the guest student button.
Oh, that's incredible. Lots of cool things are happening despite COVID. Lots of new ways of making sure that education is still accessible. How do people reach you if they want to learn more? Or where should they go if they want to register or get more information about courses?
So you can email me or call me directly, and I'll give you my contact information. But the webpage is excellent, and we also have Zoom registration sessions every single day.
Wow.
So if you go on the website, you can just show up. There's ready to register sessions for students who have applied and will be matriculating for the first time this fall. And then if you're a returning student, every day from 1 to 4, you can sign on to a Zoom session and get registered.
Awesome. And so that's capecod.edu, correct? Where they would go? Perfect. Well, thank you so much for being here today. Is there anything else you want to add before I let you go?
I just want to dispel, if students are nervous about coming to school, Cape Cod has been working so hard since March to make their courses more dynamic. We also will have student clubs that will meet remotely. We have 3 art exhibits that will be held virtually this fall. There'll be gallery talks that will be streamed. There's going to be a performance with the acting students that will also be streamed virtually. Wow. And I forgot to mention, we have a whole host of music classes. There's a jazz combo. You can take private lessons through our partnership with Cape Cod Conservatory. There's the history of rock and roll. I mean, there are so many interesting courses. And we also have, I cannot forget to mention our literature courses. So there's a horror fiction class. There's a American literature. And then for beginning students, we have a wonderful course. It's a paired course.
Yeah.
And it's English Comp 1 with critical writing and thinking. And so students can develop those college skills that they need to succeed for the rest of their curriculum. So we have openings in all of these courses, but they are starting to fill up a little fast. So we would love to encourage students to sign up now.
All right. Well, for our viewers watching, you need to go check out the courses that they have available, capecod.edu. Thank you so much, Cathy, for being here with us today. Very, very excited to hear all of this. Makes me want to go back to school. So thank you again. Yeah.
Thank you so much for having me. And I'm really excited. I want to see students of all ages at all phases in their higher education career come to Cape Cod for just this semester and check it out. I think you'll love it.